Well, one might think that the fine classic quality of Montblanc ink, recommended for their prestige line of fountain pens, but of course useful for any fountain pen, and also I use it here with painting, would be at opposite aesthetic poles to these kitsch resin ducks. But sometimes we need the gaiety of some kitsch in our life, and well, we can always do with some quality, can't we? I'm extremely impressed with all the Montblanc fountain pen inks that I've tried. The colours are superb. There's no settling in the bottle, the colour is in full suspension, and the ink handles very similarly to watercolour paint if you use it with a brush. It has a consistency of behaviour, it leaves you no surprises. So you are the master, not the ink. I like that. As for the ink bottle, it is the best designed ink bottle I know of. It's heavily weighted, so it's very unlikely that you would accidentally tip these bottles over. It's designed so that you could get the last drop of the ink out of these large bottles. Now that's very important. And the design has a prestige appearance, so it's an ideal design to have as a display object on your desk. Although I prefer to keep my inks in a dark cupboard because the dyes are fleeting and they could be fading over time. The other thing I've noticed about these inks, there is no evaporation. It is so easy to seal these bottles. Some ink bottles are difficult to seal. There's a tendency to cross thread with some inks. These seal so easily and it's a tight seal. So there's no evaporation and very easy to travel with these bottles. So the Montblanc fountain pen ink bottles are just superb design, which I just couldn't fault. As for my kitsch subject, well, I've had my mind on the shepherded floods all day. Household members in my daughter's home have been spending all day filling sandbags to pretend homes and businesses and even the local hospital. So my mind has been on fending off a disaster rather than fine art. So it's just good sometimes to just sit down and do something that's just plain for fun. A little bit of illustrative work, a little bit of caricature style. There's nothing wrong with fun art. And yes, fountain pen ink is just superb for this type of relaxed caricature style and when it's lovely weather for ducks.